This is Just a Thought, episode number 34, Broken and Healed. The other day, my mom saw a painting that made her cry. She said it was a picture of an old broken window on an old broken house. You could tell that it used to be fancy and beautiful. And she said that even though it was broken, it was still beautiful, and it made her cry. Sometimes I get caught up in things to a point where I lose my sense of purpose and worth, just as I am. I just feel broken. I feel like I'm being sucked down a drain. Sometimes I feel confident and I feel like I've already figured something out, passed that phase in life, conquered that weakness, only to find myself back where I had been before. These are good moments to remember. A baby who's learning to walk will fall back to where she sat before she took those first precious steps. But the fall is not a sign that she has failed. It's a sign that she's trying. And she might rest a while and walk again. And so might we. If what we failed at still matters to us, we will try again. And nothing was lost in the falling. On a very difficult day, a friend of mine shared a special story with me. Years ago, my friend was in an accident. She was driving a scooter to work and was struck by an elderly driver. Her back was broken on impact. She has no memory of the accident and only bits and pieces at the hospital. They wanted to send her immediately to Las Vegas for emergency surgery. In a quiet moment, her dad gave her a priesthood blessing. And shortly after that, another option opened up. A back specialist new to the area was called and he began working with her. Instead of surgery, she wore a custom back brace, kind of like a cast, and she went to regular visits with a specialist. Each checkup was the same. She would get an x-ray of the injury, and each time he would measure it. And each time he would say, "It's the same." And every time she left feeling a little disappointed, like she had somehow failed. She always hoped to see just a fraction of improvement on that crushed vertebrae. But it was always the same, still broken. It wasn't an easy recovery, and there was a lot of pain in the beginning. But slowly, she got better. On one of her last visits with the specialist, he met her in the lobby and gave her a big hug and said, "You are a miracle." And then he told her about another patient of his with the identical injury. But this man was in a wheelchair and in debilitating pain. To this day, you can't tell that my friend is broken just by looking at her. It's been 15 years. She has no pain, and she's now a mom with 4 kids. She is a miracle. Life is a miracle. All those years ago, she thought the doctor was measuring for progress. But looking back, she realized the doctor wasn't measuring for progress. He was checking for further deterioration. She remained broken, but healed. Ever since my friend told me this story, the words broken but healed have floated around in my head. In those moments when I sit on the floor thinking, here we go again, I thought I was past this. I thought I was beyond this. I think, but maybe you too are broken and healed. It hurts to fall. It hurts to fall. But I've already taken steps forward too. And those steps are not lost. They are not for nothing. I might not see progress, but I'm holding strong. And so, broken and healed as I am, I keep going. I keep trying. Because God knows where I've been. He knows where I'm going. He's helping me as I get stronger every day. He has healed me, and I may still be broken, but I'm healed in such a way that I can go on. Maybe you feel like me sometimes. If so, I hope you're able to find the miracles. Find where God has healed you, where you are still beautiful, even when you're broken. This is Christina Stead. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and a disciple of Jesus Christ. He loves me. He loves you, and He loves us. This is Just a Thought, a podcast for parents willing to change their mind and change their lives.